Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Daily English Studio, the place where we make learning English simple, fun, and practical for everyone. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your skills, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about something that's super important for every English learner: how to memorize new words in English. If you've ever struggled to remember new vocabulary, this video is for you. Maybe you've learned a word one day and forgotten it the next. Or maybe you've found it hard to use new words in conversations. Trust me, you're not alone. The good news is, there are simple, proven techniques to help you remember new words faster and for longer. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies that you can start using right away. So, let's dive in. 8. Why memorizing words can be tough. First, let's talk about why memorizing new words can feel so hard. Our brains are designed to forget information that we don't use regularly. This is called the forgetting curve, and it's why we often struggle to remember new vocabulary. For example, let's say you learn the word enormous today. If you don't use it or review it, your brain will start to forget it within a few hours. But don't worry, there's a way to hack this process. By using the right techniques, you can move new words from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Tip 1. Visualize it. Let's start with tip number 1. Visualize it. Our brains are wired to remember pictures much better than words. So, when you learn a new word, try to create a mental image for it. Let me show you how this works. Take the word gigantic. It means something very big. Now, imagine a giant elephant so huge that it's blocking the sun. Think of an elephant whenever you hear gigantic. The crazier and more vivid the image, the better it sticks. Here's another example. The word delicious. Imagine your favorite food. Maybe it's a slice of pizza, a bowl of ice cream, or a plate of your mom's homemade cooking. Picture how it looks, smells, and tastes. Now, every time you hear delicious, you'll think of that amazing food. Visualization turns abstract words into memorable stories. It's a simple trick, but it works wonders. Try it with your next new word and let me know how it goes in the comments. Tip 2. Use it or lose it. Now, let's move on to tip number 2. Use it or lose it. This is one of the most important rules of vocabulary building. If you don't use a new word, your brain will think it's not important and forget it. So, how can you make sure you're using new words effectively? Here's a simple 3-step process. Step 1. Write it down. Use the word in a sentence. For example, the pizza was delicious. Step 2. Say it out loud. Practice pronouncing the word and your sentence. This helps your brain connect the word to your speech. Step 3. Use it in real life. Try to use the word in a conversation, text, or even a social media post. For example, you could text a friend, "I just had the most delicious meal." Let's try another example. Imagine you're learning the word exhausted. Write it down. After running 5 kilometers, I felt completely exhausted. Say it out loud. Practice saying the sentence a few times. Use it in real life. Tell a friend, "I'm so exhausted after work today." The more you use the word, the more natural it will feel. So, don't be shy. Start using those new words today. Tip 3. Connect the dots. Next up is tip number 3. Connect the dots. Our brains love patterns and connections. When you learn a new word, try to link it to words you already know. This creates a web of related vocabulary that's easier to remember. For example, let's take the word happy. From this one word, you can build a whole family of related words. Happiness, unhappy, happily, by connecting these words. You're not just learning one word, you're learning a whole group. This technique is especially helpful for advanced learners who want to expand their vocabulary quickly. Here's another example. The word create. Creation, creative. Creatively recreate? See how it works? By connecting the dots, you're building a strong vocabulary network in your brain. Bonus tip: make it personal. Here's a bonus tip. Make it personal. The more a word relates to your life, the easier it is to remember. For example, if you're learning the word adventurous, think about a time when you did something adventurous, like trying a new food or traveling to a new place. Personally, I think of the time I went hiking in the mountains. It was such an adventurous experience. By linking the word to a personal memory, you're giving it meaning, and that makes it stick. Here's another example. The word nostalgic. Think about a memory from your childhood that makes you feel warm and happy. Maybe it's a family holiday, a favorite toy, or a special meal. Now, every time you hear nostalgic, you'll think of that memory. Making it personal turns vocabulary learning into a meaningful and emotional experience. Give it a try and see how it works for you. Practice time. Now it's your turn. Let's practice with a few words together. I'll give you a word, and you can use the techniques we've talked about to memorize it. Ready? Here's the first word. Meticulous. It means very careful and precise. Visualize it. Picture someone carefully painting tiny details on a masterpiece. Use it. Write a sentence like, she was meticulous in planning her trip. Connect it. Think of related words like detail-oriented or perfectionist. Got it? Great. Let's try another one. Vivid. It means very bright or clear. Visualize it. Imagine a rainbow with incredibly bright colors. Use it. Say the artist used vivid colors in her painting. Connect it. Think of words like bright, lively, or vibrant. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to memorizing new English words. Remember, the key is to make it fun, personal, and practical. Use these tips every day, and you'll see your vocabulary grow faster than ever. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Daily English Studio, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Let me know in the comments which tip worked best for you, or share your favorite new word. Thanks for watching, and remember, learning English is a journey, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Until next time, keep practicing and stay curious. Bye for now.